Hi, my name is Bella Comet, and I will be presenting my topic, which is why synthetic division works. In my presentation, I will be talking about long division and synthetic division, what the difference is, and whether it will yield the same answer. For long division, as you can see, the whole problem is written out, so the terms are under the line. And for synthetic division, it's just the coefficients of the problem, and also the divisors are different. For long division, it's x minus 3, which is what was in the original problem, and for synthetic division, it is the inverse of the divisor. So for the synthetic division, the whole problem is being divided by x minus 3, but for synthetic division, you change the sign and you take out the x, so it should only be a number. And if it was x plus 3, then the 3 would have been negative. Now moving on, I want to start with long division, and then after I'm going to do synthetic division, and we're going to see if it yields the same answer. Starting with the long division, you want to divide 2x cubed by x, so it'll give us 2x squared, so we want to put it on top, 2x squared. And then remember that this is all being subtracted by, so then you want to multiply that. You want to multiply 2x squared back into x, and this should give the same answer as before. And then you want to multiply 2x squared by negative 3, and that should give you negative 6x cubed in that line. So since 2x cubed minus 2x cubed is 0, that will be canceled and it won't be included. But negative 5x cubed minus 6x cubed will give us x cubed. The next step, which we already have done before, we're going to divide x squared by x, and that should give us plus x on the top. And again, this is all being subtracted, and this is, I didn't mention it, but you want to bring down the x for the next step. But then you want to multiply x on top from the x of the first term, and that should give you the same answer as above. And then you want to multiply x again by negative 3, so that should be negative 3x. And on line, again, the first x squared minus x squared, that will cancel, so not included, but negative 8x plus 3x, because it's two negatives, will give us an answer of 5x. And then you want to bring down the positive 15, and then what you want to do is you want to divide negative 5x by x, and that would give us negative 5 up there. And then once again you want to subtract, multiply negative 5 by the first term, which is x, to give us the same answer again. And then negative 5 times negative 3 should give us positive 15, but again there is a negative sign, so it will be 15 minus 15, which should give us 0, as well as the first being 0 as well, so the remainder is 0. So the answer to this is 2x squared plus x minus 5 with a remainder of 0. Now moving on to the synthetic division, we're going to do a similar process but only using the coefficients. So in order to solve the synthetic division, the first thing you want to do is write out how I have it here, and that is a negative 15 at the end. In case that wasn't clear, let me fix that for you guys. But now I'm going to start the process of synthetic division. So the first step is you want to look at that first term, which is b2, and you just bring that down to start the process because you're going to be multiplying it, and then whatever the answer is, you're going to put it under the next term. So 3 times 2, that will give us an answer of 6, and then negative 5 plus 6 will give us 1, and then multiplying the 3 by the 1 will give us a 3, and then negative 8 plus a 3 will give us a negative 5, and then 3 times Negative 5 will give us negative 15, and that will make 15 minus 15 will give us 0. And now that we have all these answers, it's good to remember that the last one is always the remainder, the next one is the constant, and after that it's x, and then lastly x squared. So now we can rewrite this. So we have our answer. Let me switch the color. So now we have 2x squared plus x minus 5 with a remainder of 0. Another way to write this is to write it like this. So we're going to put 2x squared plus x minus 5 plus 0 over what you have divided by. It's not very common to do this when it's a 0, but if it were any other number, it would be like this. So this is the answer. And as you can see, comparing the two of the answers, this answer plus this answer with the remainder is the same. So synthetic division does work, and it actually is a shortcut, but it doesn't always work in all cases because sometimes it will be divided by 2x minus 3, for example, and that can be a bit trickier. So I think synthetic division works best when it's just x plus or minus a number. And that is how synthetic division works. Thank you for listening.